All right, welcome race fans. We're back with the DJHD All-Star Tour here, AP250 at Talladega. So the Automatic Prestige, I believe it's called. So finally got live here. I still haven't got everything done yet, but sorry. I tried to get everything done as best I could. And I think we're okay. It looks like a pretty decent sized field here today. It's going to be the trucks this week at Talladega. So, and we've got some pretty good drivers in here. Ben Nelson's in here. Keith Calhoun, Lucas Cram. Yeah, I know some of these guys. Femi Olat's in here. Awesome.
Second flag.
Oh, all right, well, qualifying's over. We're going to the race here. So,
caution somewhere. Caution.
As they get ready to line up on the grid here, we will go down through the starting order here. Remember how you do this. Can't remember how you do this. I can't even remember how you did this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ben Nelson taking the pole with a 53.904, so he will be our pole sitter. Jacob May in second place. Lucas Cram starts third. Lee Olson fourth. Femi Olat fifth. Keith Calhoun sixth. Jordan Corrin seventh. Caden Atkins will start eighth. William Martin ninth. Jake Clarkson 10th. Darren Clement 11th. Andrew Jump 12th. J.R. Hager will start 13th, and Derek Newsom 14th. Zach Probst will start 15th. Tyler Jones 16th, and rounding out the field, William Hammond. So Ben Nelson taking the pole. What do you mean my mic's bad? Lucas, what do you mean my mic's bad? Lucas. Lucas. Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay, so we've switched to the other room. We're ready to go here, but can you hear me all right, Lucas?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I staticky?
No, you're good.
Well,
yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, when you first started streaming, it was really staticky, and now it's good.
All right. You want back up there in that other room?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Anyhow, we're about ready to rock and roll here. I think they're gonna, you know, he can advance at any time here. Waiting on him to advance it. We had to move to another room because somebody advanced it in that other room and they were ready to go, and a bunch of people left, and I don't know what was going on. Anyhow, they're out here right now practicing, and it looks like we're gonna have about 13 drivers right along in there somewhere. Some nice looking paint jobs on them for sure. Don't really like that where it's at, but I just kind of threw it up there. Move it over here in the middle somewhere. Somewhere like that. That'll be fine. Just kind of a fill-in race here to help Jordan out a little bit, and with his lead here, they're trying to get it off the ground, so I think they are looking for drivers. I forgot to look to see how many laps are turning here. Let me look here real quick. I hate to do this, but 94 laps, yep. Oh. Okay. Hey, Roger. I think that, yeah, this is the new Daytona. This is not the old one. I think the old one would have made some pretty good racing, though. The old one's a lot more competitive. I know it's bumpy as all get out, but it's a lot more competitive out there, especially in the trucks where, you know, it's hard to pass. It is a lot more competitive out there on the track because you can get some good runs on the outside. We still have 3 drivers that have not turned a lap yet. Alright, they did advance it. We are going to qualifying, so yeah, and it locked up. That's hard to imagine. People joining after the session.
Ready, green, 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 green.
They are qualifying right now, so. Alright, so it looks like we've only got about 6 qualifiers at the moment, but we do have some other guys out on the track yet. May get a time in here before time runs out in the qualifying session.
Checkered flag. Caution somewhere, caution.
All right, let's run down through the grid here. All right, Ben Nelson again starting on the pole here with a 53.906. Lucas Cram in second. Lee Olson will start third. Derek Newsom fourth. Keith Calhoun will start fifth. Andrew Jump sixth. Caden Atkins seventh. Femi Olat the first one to not take a qualifying time, will start 8th. Jordan Corr 9th. William Martin 10th. Jake Clarkson 11th. Darren Clement 12th. Zach Probst will start 13th. Tyler Jones 14th. Jacob May in 15th. William Alman in 16th. All right, that rounds out the field.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Okay, I think we're all set this time. Sorry about that earlier. It was kind of confusing, but we got it all figured out, and we're good to go now. I'm using the old overlays because I only do these once in a blue moon, Charles. So I'm not making a whole set of overlays for them. He wanted the first race I did for them, which was a few weeks ago. He wanted me to use the old or the old Fox theme is what he wanted me to use. So I did, because it was a throwback series, and that's what he wanted. He wanted them so. But this week here, I'm using these overlays, so I wasn't going to make a whole another copy, another whole set of them, and put all that stuff in it. So I said, you know, being I'm only doing it just once in a blue moon, you know. So, all right, here we go, folks. Hey, Unsolved and Ken, how you doing? Pace car's in. Jimmy Johnson 7-time, yeah, but you can't count them 7 times. I actually only won about 2 championships. The rest of them were pretty much a gimme for Jimmy Johnson. NASCAR made sure that they changed the rules to fit Jimmy Johnson. All right, we're underway. Yeah, he wanted me to use the old Fox theme there, and I had it for IRTVO, so I just used that, and he goes, "Oh, that's perfect." You know, that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted them old overlays, the old Fox theme, and because they had all throwback cars in there. It was K&N cars. So, wow. All right, 3 wide up front, and boy, I'll tell you what, Ken. Oh, I gotta get this straightened out here. What the heck? Lucas Cram into the lead. Right away, not wasting any time here. Femi Olad on the outside. Oh boy, they are 3 wide. They are not wasting any time, and Lucas Cram will lead that lap, collecting a bonus point. And Nelson in second now. Femi's clear on, where's he at? Where the heck did he go? There he is. Clear on the outside, but not making too good a progress up there at the moment. Cars are getting shuffled around back here, but they are still 3 wide in the back. Look at this, man, 3 wide up. Oh, wow, cars are a little wiggly there. Holy smokes, the 88 there, Zach Probst, man, he was like all over the place. Him along with the number 25 there, Andrew Jump. Lucas Cram and Femi Olat side by side. The old trucks here. It could be, yeah. These are the old trucks. These are not the new trucks. Maybe. Did you guys run the old trucks? No, I'm not roasting Jimmy. Jimmy's a good driver. I'm not criticizing that. I just don't think that he should have. He did not deserve 7 championships. 2 maybe, but not 7. And Femi Olat leads that lap and collects a bonus point. Getting a good push there by Ben Nelson on the high side, followed by William Martin. You get about 3 or 4 up there on the high side, and they will work together, and they are going to power by. And they drop to the bottom. Femi Olat. Oh, Ben Nelson didn't quite come with them. A little loss of communication there. They had the room, but Ben Nelson did not come down with Femi. Femi comes right down in front of Lucas Cram. And now Ben Nelson trying to come by on the outside. He wants to lead a lap. And he didn't quite make it that time. Keith Calhoun sitting there in 3rd place now. But guys are getting shuffled back. Ben Nelson getting back through the middle here as guys are coming around him. William Martin on the high side. Him and Jake Clarkson working together up on the high side. These trucks used to be so amazing to race. Oh my gosh, we're about to go. Oh, I thought we were going to go 4 wide there for a second in the back. Woo, man, that would have been intense. Yeah, Jacob May and these guys, they may do it again. I don't know, but they're 3 wide right now. Jacob May just drives on by, gets up there in that middle pack. And Lucas Cram back to the front. He gets around Femi Olat, gets a good push there from Ben Nelson. And Ben again gets shuffled out in the middle. Everybody going to the high side to go around him. And we got William Martin on the outside with a good push there from Jake Clarkson. These guys may make this work. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, this is like the real trucks race here, yeah. I agree. And Nelson gets shuffled all the way back to 10th. Does not let a lap yet. Just seems like nobody wants to work with them there. Femi was working with them for a little bit, but they got separated, and now Femi's up in 2nd place, riding along right behind Lucas Cram. And he's on the outside now. Outside lane, and working there behind the number 10 of Jacob May, just ahead of him. From the RFC guys. Good group of racers right there. RFC guys. Racers for Christ. Yes, sir. They run a lot of different leagues. Oh! Wow, that was close. There goes Ben right up the middle. Well, a lot of wiggling around here in that draft. They seem to be doing all right, though, holding on to it so far. Man, there's a lot of wiggling. Caden Atkins in 6th. And there's one of my favorite ones right there, Derek Newsom in the number 17 Tide Ride. Femi back to the lead. And Ben Nelson's up there working with Femi again. Maybe they won't get separated this time. Yeah, we can do a crank it up. Yes, sir, we can do a crank it up anytime. We can do it right now if you like. I got the... We have the technology. we can do it. Give me a second here and I'll get her all set up. Alright, we have a caution, so hold on everything there, folks. We got to go back and check this out. Alright, let's go back here and see what happened. There's somebody in the back here that got caught up into it. I think it was ahead of these guys. Yeah, it was up here in the pack. Somebody got, we'll try to see if we can find it here. Somebody got a little rambunctious there. Probably got a bumper hook. Oh, right there it is. Yep, right there, the 25. And I'm not sure exactly why, but Lee Olson there in the number 72 kind of got out of he got out of the race groove right there, and I'm not exactly sure why. Let's go to a different view here, and for some reason, yeah, he went down below the yellow line, and then back behind him was the 25 of Andrew Jump. Now, I don't know, it was almost like he followed him down there, but when he come back up, there was the Menards truck that caught him, and that sent him right across the track into the number 42 of Caden Atkins. And yeah, he's going to get damaged. And I think they have one reset here tonight, so that'll be good. They can actually get a reset here, get back out. But that's what, yeah, that's what the caution was right there. And you could see, boy, they hit the wall really hard. The Tide Ride, man, he took a heck of a ride. But still trying to figure out why Lee Olson went down. He was way down below the yellow line here. And, yeah, I don't know. So we got about 6 trucks are going to have, 5 or 6 trucks are going to have heavy damage on their cars. So let's get back up here live. And right now, Jake Clarkson is the leader, but he did not come to pit road. The front 4 did not come to pit road. Jake Clarkson, Darren Clement, Jordan Corrin and Tyler Jones did not come to the pit road. Well, let's see if we can get a word in with somebody here. Let's see. Caden Atkins, you got a copy? Caden Atkins, do you have a copy? Okay, no interview there. Let's try another one here. We're not sure why all these people come in here and don't have mics working, but how about Keith Calhoun? Keith Calhoun, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What's going on out there? Boy, there was a lot of trucks got involved in that one. You did not get involved in it, did you?
No, I stayed scot-free. I think I was in like third, so I avoided it.
Wow. Well, what?
Yeah, I don't know what happened back there. I wasn't even looking in the rearview mirror, but I mean, up front we were racing really clean, so.
Yeah, it looked like pretty good racing. What's it like what's it like when you get in the pack of when they're 3 wide like that? Say like you're in the middle. What's it feel like? Do you feel a lot of aero push around the truck?
I don't know, but it is very nerve-wracking being in the middle. I try to stay low when it's 3 wide, so I have an escape route. But in the middle is probably the most fun spot to be in.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Well, so what's the plan here? Just kind of ride along and see how this thing plays out here as we get closer to the end and make your move, or
yeah.
Okay.
I want to stay towards the front. But I don't want to fall too far behind. But yeah, just taking it real easy, not getting too crazy with it yet.
Now, did they do much change on this through the builds? You know, the last couple of builds. I know they. You know, this truck kind of been put on the back burner. Everybody's using the new ones. But is the truck still feeling all right out there?
It feels good to me. I don't notice anything hazardous or anything. It feels fine. I like it.
Very good. All right, well, good luck out there, Keith. We'll be keeping an eye on you, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, so the leader, Jake Clarkson, he is going to stay out. The lights are out on the pace car. We're going green next time by. I didn't move you in my channel. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You were right in the channel with me. I was talking to you. And you weren't answering. Oh, what happened? Keith Calhoun? I just got done. Okay, there he is. He's back. Whew. I thought maybe he blinked out there or something and was going to lose connection. But nope, he's good. All right, we're getting ready to go back green here. All right, pace car heads for pit road. Jake Clarkson in command of this restart. Green, green, green.
Green flag, green flag.
And he got a big jump there, but boy, you don't really want to do that because these guys will come up behind you and just eat you for lunch. Jordan Corrin, these guys get caught up here. Ben Nelson now, he's bringing the number 51 of William Martin with him. And Lucas Cramp. So the 3 on the bottom here trying to make up that difference as Jake Clarkson gets passed up, and he will go back to the 4th place right now. Drops it to the bottom. Oh my, dumps off Jordan Corrin and leaves him up there by himself. Oh, that wasn't a very friendly gesture there. Oh, somebody way off the pace there. The 72 jumps way out, Lee Olson. And he did get, looks like he did get into the wall. He's got a little bit of right side front damage now. Unless he can get tucked in there somewhere in the draft, he's probably going to start falling backward. Femi Lat passing on the bottom. Some of these guys stopped, took 2 tires, some took 4. I think, I'm not really sure what Femi did. I think he took 4.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we have another yellow. What happened here? Oh, Lee Olson, he is out of the way there. Let's go take a look here and see what happened to Lee. Now, he's the one that he went up there and touched the wall earlier. So let's see what happens here. They're okay going into the corner. Drops it down in behind Jordan. He gets a bump there from the back from the number 3 of Keith Calhoun. And that sends him airborne right over the top of the number 4 there of Tyler Jones. So heavy damage on Lee Olson's car now. Let's see if he's got a reset and if he can get back out there. Doesn't look like he may have had to tow. But Ben Nelson is our leader. Yeah, hey Craig, how you doing? All right, well, we'll try this again. All right, Caden Atkins, do you have a copy? You are in the booth with me.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you were in here before, but you didn't answer. What's the race? What's going on out there, and how's the truck feeling to you?
The racing's pretty good. It's pretty crazy. I've been trying to chill out a bit here, but the truck is super loose, especially when someone bumps you. You know, the truck just wants to wiggle back and forth, and I think that's been the cause of like that second wreck there. I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but yeah, I hope I can survive this and make it to the end.
It was somebody got into the back of another guy and bumper hooked him, you know, which we've been seeing that a lot at these super speedways. Bumper hooking is just, oh man, it's just, it's horrible. I wish they would take it out of there, you know. But
yeah,
nice looking truck, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not a McDonald's fan, but it's still a nice looking truck, you know.
Yeah,
but
it's a Kyle Larson one.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Is that your driver?
He's one of them, yeah. I like Kyle Larson.
Very good. All right, well, I'll let you go. So wish you the best of luck, and yeah, bring it home. Try to bring home a win here today.
I'll try. Thank you.
All right. And must have missed him. There we go. Huh. Oh, I missed him. All right, so Ben Nelson back up front. But right now he's at the line here. He will have led 4 laps. Lucas Cram's led 5. Jake Clarkson led 3, and Femio Latz led 6. That's been all the leaders so far. And looking at the cautions here, we've had 2 cautions, 5 lead changes. All right, lights are out. We're going back green next time. Ben Nelson and Lucas Cram on the front row. That seems to be the race here that's going on between those two to try to bring home a win here today between Ben and Lucas. But we do have other drivers that have led laps. Femi's led some laps, so Jake Clarkson. So we might see a challenge up there as the race goes on. They got a long ways to go here. We're not even on lap 20 yet. We'll be restarting on lap 20 out of 94. What's everybody doing on this Saturday? Greg, you still there? I answered you. Greg Franklin, are you there? Hello, hello. Now we got 2 thumbs down. That's all right. I know who you are, and I'll just keep right on giving you your thumbs down. You want to be a douchebag and do that to me, then I'll keep doing it to you. So. Craig Franklin, are you there? Well, I guess I must have left. All right, here we go, folks. Back to greens. Restarting on lap 20 out of 94. 2.66 miles here in Alabama. Pace car heads to pit road. Long ways around to the start-finish line. Guys get ready, and green is out. We're back underway here. A good start by everybody, and it does appear the lead did get that. Yeah, he did get his reset, but he is scored a lap down. The only one that is a lap down, because he did tow to pit road. But no fear, next caution, he'll get his way by as long as he's not involved in the accident. But Ben Nelson still holding him off here with Jacob May right behind him. Pretty good racing up here with these guys too. William Martin there almost took it 3 wide, but Derek Newsom in the 17 Tide ride. Yep, here he goes. William Martin is looking to the outside. Nope, I guess not. He tucked it back in there. He didn't quite have enough run. Nobody behind him to help push him. Oh, there he goes again, up to the high side. He's going to go this time. He kind of looks like he gets to a point there where he just kind of gets... oh, there we go. 54 gets hooked. Yep, and no caution on that either. But William Almond looked like he might have been trying to block a little bit there. Let's go back and take a look at this. We'll look at it from the far chase. And now they throw a caution. He might, I don't know, somebody might have been trying to block or something there, but... Okay, here comes William Martin up on the outside, and then number 51. And it almost looked like William Almond might have tried to come up. He did try to come up the hill there, and when he did, he didn't have quite enough speed build up for that, and... yeah, the 51 there got into the back of William Martin, and that sends 3 of them out across the infield. And I don't know, it shouldn't have brought the caution out, but I think the caution might have been thrown by the admins there, catch a field back up, so that's cool. Very cool. So under caution here again, this is caution number 3, folks. You're playing with the overlays, huh, Roger? All right, let me see if we can get a word in with somebody here. If I can find, there's some guys I do not see in here. Yeah, Jacob May is not in TeamSpeak. Maybe we could get a word in with Tyler Jones. Let's see if we can get a word in with Tyler here. Tyler Jones, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, man, you're having a good run out there so far today.
Thank you.
Not bad. What's it feel like in the pack when you're racing? You guys are racing pretty close to one another.
It's a little on the loose side, but I can handle it.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about running these old trucks? You know, I haven't seen anybody run them since we come out with the new ones.
Oh, I'm in love with them. I love running the pickup cup, so this is right up my alley.
Yep, I always loved running these trucks too. I felt very comfortable in them, you know. They just, I don't know, they just seem to fit real well, but, and they're good at about any track, you know, any track at all. So, what's the plan here? Just to kind of keep cruising here and see where the chips fall and try to make your move toward the end of the race?
Yes, sir, that is the game plan.
Do you have a partner?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're not going to tell us who it is?
Jordan.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, well, that'll help you get you to the front. So, all right, well, I'll let you go, and good luck out there the rest of the race, Tyler.
All righty, thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, so far, let's see, Lucas Crams led the most laps with 7. And everybody is back on the lead lap. All right, they should get the one to go next time by, so it looks like we'll be restarting on about lap 26 here. We are under caution here once again here, making the 3rd caution. Yeah, look who's awake. Yeah, clear on the other side of the world, huh? Yeah. Hey, Steph, how you doing? He is risen. He is woke up. Okay, so Ben Nelson, Jacob May, Lucas Cram, William Martin, and Jake Clarkson is your top 5. And the lights go out. We are 1 to go here, folks. We'll be back under green next time by restarting on lap 26. And everybody is still in the race. And on the lead lap, we have none a lap down. Oh, I'm doing okay. Just glad you could wake up and join us here. Nah, I know, brother. You got to get your rest too. All right, who's ready to see more good racing here? I know I am. "16 trucks, and they're all still on the lead lap, and the tail end of the field, Femio Lat. We're not used to seeing him sitting back that far. Okay, pace car's about to head to pit road. And there goes, cuts across the track, down that hard left turn to pit road. And Ben Nelson, bringing him around here, has led the most laps today with 8, coming to 9 this time by. All right, he's on the move. Lucas Cram right with him, Jacob May. These guys got a pretty good run there, but you don't want to get out there too awful far ahead of them, guys. Jacob May up on the high side now gets left up there by himself by William Martin. William drops it to the bottom. And these 3 are going to get a pretty good run here on that inside. Jake Clarkson. In the 5th place. He's got a little bit of tail damage there. I was just looking at it. You can see a little bit of a dent there in the back, right on the tailgate part. But other than that, he'll be all right, I think. That's not really going to affect the speed of it too awful much. Jordan Corrin. Keith Calhoun. And Darren Clement. Darren being pretty quiet today. Tyler Jones, Caden Atkins, way back here in 11th place. These guys kind of keep them clear back here now. Down to Derek Newsom, right side front damage on that truck. Don't know if he's got a reset left, maybe saving it. Right now, the truck seems to be okay as long as he stays in the draft. Femio Lat already back up to 13th here on that restart. Back up front, Ben Nelson continues to lead. And the pack has grown. A lot more trucks up here now. Yes, sir. push there. Got to be extra careful. Whoa. Ooh, man, a little wiggle there from him. Somebody must have got into the back of Jacob. Yes, they did. They're 3 wide just ahead of him. All right, here we go. Lucas Cram pulls to the outside. Wow, these guys are dicing around there. 51 of William Martin. Looks like he's having trouble making it into the corner. Oh my gosh, almost got into the back of Lucas Cram. Almost looks like he's driving with a keyboard or something. He's really dicing it around pretty good there. And Lucas Cram back to the lead, getting a push by Zach Probst. Number 88 Menards. Yeah, nice looking truck. A lot of wiggling going on out there right now, but let me tell you folks, when you're in a pack like this and you're in the draft like this truck is all over the place. You can't really help it. It's the arrow around the truck. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that just tore them all up right there. Wow, Lucas went low and Ben tried to go up and block him. Oh my, let's go back and take a look at this from the rear chase view and see what happened here exactly. We're on board here with Lucas Cram. And he gets a bump there from the 88 in the back. He's okay with that. These trucks are like all over the place here. Alright, 88 right behind him again. Now this is where Ben Nelson comes up in front of him. And Lucas kind of gets that sandwich effect between him and the 88. And that sends him down the hill right here. And he comes back up being collected there by the 51 and William Martin. And that takes all of them and puts them into the wall. Man, so 3 or 4 trucks going to get pretty heavy damage on them. Maybe 5. Golly, not what you want to see. And somehow Ben Nelson is in the lead yet. I'm not sure how that is, but I guess because we're getting caught up to the leader here. Somebody backed off or something. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But they do have resets. Some of them may or may not have reset left. But we'll see how this goes here after pit stops. All right, they're all coming in. We got a brand new leader, Lee Olson, going to stay out, lead a lap. Now Ben should have a reset because I have not seen him involved in anything. Yeah, there he does. All of them guys did have a reset. Lucas Cram. And Lucas out first. Wow. Very nice. All right, well, let's see if we can get a word in with Lee here. Lee Olson, you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Lee, you stayed out there to lead a lap. Let me ask you one thing. Do you have your reset left?
Excuse me? What'd you say?
Do you have your reset left?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I thought you used it earlier.
There's multiple.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. Well, what's the truck feel like out there in the draft when you're out there running in the pack?
The drivers around up front are a little squirrely, so I tried to hang it back a little. I got turned in the middle of the straightaway. That wasn't fun. So I'm kind of off pit cycle right now. So I might as well just stay out and get up front ahead of these guys.
True. Maybe, well, I don't know. From what we've been seeing, it doesn't appear to be any safer up there than it is in the back. But, you know, because these guys are getting pretty racy. They're all battling for that lead every time. But, well, I'll let you go, Lee. Good luck out there, and bring one home for a win here this season. That would be pretty cool. See.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that's what you'll see a lot of times there, Unsolved. I think you'll see a lot of times at super speedways like this, the guys you kind of almost have to be over aggressive sometimes. You know, but it's knowing when you can hold that line and when you can get down or maybe get a little side draft off of somebody. That's kind of the ticket here, you know, to make sure that that you do, you know, kind of keep an eye on it. Anyhow, you have to kind of watch to make sure you don't get too over aggressive and try to get down there and don't put yourself in a position to possibly take out yourself and a couple other drivers or something. You know, don't put yourself in that position. But here we go, back to green, folks. Pace cars in, going to be restarting on lap 34 out of 34 out of 94. Yeah, 94. All right, here we go. Lucas Cram on the outside, and Lee Olson on the front row.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, there's the green. We're back underway, and Lucas Cram gets a pretty good jump on that high side. Will take over the lead, leads that lap. Jacob May goes with him, and Lucas drops it to the bottom in front of Lee Olson. And Ben Nelson up on the high side here, trying to get a... Oh, he's going to drop it down in the Ray Bestis truck. Now he comes back to the high side, working there in behind Keith Calhoun. And Jacob May, whoa, wow, that was pretty hairy right there. Jacob May to the front. That's what I was talking about right there. You got to know, you know, where you're at in relation to the truck ahead of you or behind you, to not be able to come down into them, or, you know, if they've got a nose under you, you've got to know where your truck is in relation to their truck, so you don't try to cut the nose of their truck off. So, you know, there's a lot for these drivers in a super speedway racing that is so much different as Oh, they're 3 wide back here. Femi Olat coming up the middle. He's not afraid to do it either. He knows it right in there on Darren Clement. But you know, that's why I always say I think there's more to super speedway racing, as far as there's so much more to pay attention to out there. Ben Nelson now up the middle, bringing Femi Olat with him. Those two getting hooked back up together on the outside of Jacob May and Lucas Cram. This could get kind of exciting here. It's not going to happen this time, but Jacob May, ooh, he's got to be, oh, he's going to get shuffled out. Lucas Cram going to go underneath him. And Ben Nelson leads that lap. On the high side, getting a great push there from Femi Olat. Those two take over the lead, drop it down in front of Lucas Cram. Jacob May gets shuffled back. And they're not done yet. They're about to go 4 wide. They are 4 wide back here, folks. For just a second, they were 4 wide. Holy smokes. Not saying that this track you can't do it at, but boy, it does get awful tight out there when you're 4 wide. Oh, we got the number 4 below the line. Tyler Jones, and going back to the back of the field. Something there he did not like, or he got shuffled out or something. Andrew Jump, he'll come back here with them, and Derek Newsom, these guys at the back, they'll have to pick up Tyler Jones here. As he gets back up to speed, kind of lost his momentum. All right, Lucas Cram pulling out again, but nobody out there to go with him. That's turning out to be some pretty good racing. Here a few weeks ago when I did their K&N series race, that was amazing. I'm telling you what, that was just some plain out, good old-fashioned, amazing racing. Oh, 42 way up the hill there. Gets caught up into Jacob May on 10. Not sure why he went clear up there, but that was Caden Atkins. Both going to get a little bit of damage, but yeah, a little bit of rear damage and front damage. 72, Lee Olson dropped it in between them two. There was a big hole there, he stuck it right in there. What you got to do, you got to take that, take a chance sometimes. And, oh man, 42 way up high again. Yeah, what's going on with him? He is way up. Aiden Atkins and nobody up there with him, and he is going to go clear to the back. That's the thing, you get out of the draft and you go clear to the back. He's going to have to duck in behind William Allman. Allman back here started 16th, running in 12th right now. Ben Nelson continues the lead. Femi Olat in second. Lucas Cram third. Those three seem to have been the leaders today. They've been the three that has put out the most laps led here today. Ben leading 17 laps this time by, the most of anybody. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. Who's never been interviewed before? Jeffrey, who's never been interviewed before? I always try to interview somebody different every time. I don't like to, I like to give everybody a fair shot at, you know, hearing their opinions of what the race is like out there, and, you know, what their plan is or whatever. I try to be very fair to everybody. Corin in the middle here. started 9th, only running in 7th, but he has picked up a couple of positions. I don't know, kind of looks like that Jake Clarkson's driving with either the keyboard or a controller. I'm not sure which. He's not like real steady in the corners. But he's doing all right. I'm not criticizing. You know, he's doing all right. Wow, big wiggle there. Zach Probst on the bottom. He might try to lead this lap, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to beat Ben Nelson and Femi Olat to the line. And there's still 3 wide back here. Holy smokes. Ben drops off Femi. Ooh. Slam in the rear end there. They're getting pretty aggressive up here. We're not even quite at the halfway mark. We got about another 5 laps to go before we're at the halfway mark. All right, those 2 clear and come down in front of Zach Probst. So that would be Femi Olat and Ben Nelson. James Corrin is still in the middle, 7th place. He's having a good run, I gotta say. He's having an excellent run today. These guys all get caught up here. Let's go back. Andrew Jump and company back here. He has picked up Derek Newsom and Tyler Jones. These guys are back here quite a ways. Oh, okay. Well, Lee Olson, he had never been interviewed before. Well, this is only my 2nd race I've done with him, so. And I don't even know if Lee was in there the first race I covered. I don't know. I know Jordan wanted me to do more, but I really can't. It's the way it's turning out. I really can't. You know, it's just. And I feel kind of bad for him. I do like Jordan and everything, but it's the, you know, some of the nights that I have free are you know, I like to have a couple of nights free. There's still 3 wide back here behind these guys. Corrin still in that middle lane. Up on the high side, Jake Clarkson. They get it sorted out, and he goes back in behind Corrin. Oh no, we just had a big wreck. Oh my, we just had a big wreck back here. Yep, we have 4 guys caught up into that. Oh man. Okay, let's go back and take a look here. I don't know who got into who or what, but we'll see. Darren Clement. He was involved in it. It looked like these 4 in the back right here. Right there it is. I'm not sure what's going on there, but that was the 42 of Caden Atkins For some reason, his truck just made a, I don't know, it's like he didn't turn going into the corner. He just went, or coming out of the corner, and he just went straight up the hill right there. And that's what started this mess here. And then more guys get involved in it too. The number 12 there, Jake Clarkson, gets involved. The number 3 of Keith Calhoun on his roof. Yeah, he's going to tumble around there. Jordan Corrin, now Jordan slips by. So he'll be okay. So, wow. All right, big one right there, folks. Probably one of the biggest crashes we've seen today. Jacob May will start out, but he just ran into the wall. And Ben Nelson first off pit road. Lucas Cram second. Zach Probst, Jordan Corrin, Lee Olson, William Martin, Jake Clarkson, Keith Calhoun, Derek Newsom, Tyler Jones, Caden Atkins, he's coming off pit road. We still got 4 guys sitting on pit road. Andrew Jump, Femi Olat, William Amon, and Darren Clement. These guys still sitting on pit road. Not sure what's going on there, but well, let's see if I can't talk to Jacob May because he's not in here. So, wonder if we could talk to... let's talk to Derek Newsom. Derek, you got a copy?
10-4.
Well, it's been kind of rough out there for a little while here. We seen the Tide Ride get involved in a wreck there a little while ago, and you got a lot of damage on the truck. You got to fix back up, and now you're back into the mix of things, restarting in the 10th position. What do you got for him?
We've just been trying to run towards the back all day, avoid these big ones. These guys, they've been pretty rowdy out there, but now we're starting to close to the end of the race. FSR, we're going to look to bring home a win.
Yeah, we're just at the halfway mark right now, so you are right. Yeah, it's half down, half to go. But there's been a lot of cautions out here, but, you know, I know you guys can race better than this. It's just, do you think it's the truck is making the difference? Because you guys haven't been in this truck in a while?
I think the truck is making a big difference. I mean, last time we were out here, we were in the K&N cars, and that's
right.
And this Thursday, there was a big event in the Xfinity Series cars, the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
So we've all been pretty experienced in that, and so these trucks, they're very different to that, and I think that is contributing.
Yeah, it could be. Well, this used to be one of my favorite vehicles right here to drive, you know, until the new one comes out, but I still like this old one. It is a lot of fun to drive. Now, when they did the build changes, did they change anything on this specific truck, is what I'm wondering.
It doesn't feel too different. This is the first time I've actually taken it out on a smooth track. I've always been running old Daytona in it, but it doesn't feel too different. It feels a little bit looser, but other than that, nothing too much.
Okay, nothing you can't handle, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right, that's what we like to hear. All right, well, good luck out there the rest of the race, Derek, and bring home a win, brother.
Thank you very much.
All right, so Jacob May. Yeah, it might have been net code. I'm not sure. You know, from the angle that I looked at it, I didn't see any net code, but it just looked like his truck just took a right turn up into the high side there. But All right, looks like everybody is back out on the track. Only one driver a lap down right now, William Amon. And he may have just got that lap back. He did. So we'll have them all back on the lead lap. All right, they're doubled up. We're going back green next time by. Jacob May's got a little bit of damage on that right front corner, but it has not really been slowing him up any. Now, if he's got a reset, he may be saving it. I'm not sure if they only got one reset or two. You know, I didn't look to see. Must be two because, or more, because a lot of guys have been caught up into the wrecks and they've still been able to get their trucks fixed and get back out there. So there obviously must be more than two. Let's take a look here. I'm kind of curious to find out right now to see how many there is in there. 3. Whoa, 3 quick repairs. So okay, they'll have plenty of gimmies out there. All right, here we go. Back to green. Pace car heads in. Jacob May in charge of this restart.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're back under green. And I believe Ben Nelson led that lap, so he will collect that bonus point, or well, that lap, excuse me. He has led 24 laps today. Jacob May coming back on the inside will retake the lead. Lucas Cram in second place on the bottom here, followed by Jordan Corrin. William Martin. I don't know what happened to William Martin. He just like disappeared all of a sudden and he hasn't come back. All right. Oh, there he's back. Wow. Was for a second there. He may be getting ready to fall out or something. All right, let's ride along here with Zach Probst for a minute. See what he's seeing. Yep, William Martin did fall out. Wow, what a big difference right there that was. Jacob May getting shuffled way back. 3 of them went right on by there. Lucas Cram, Ben Nelson, and Zach Prope. Femi Olat now on the outside by himself. He gets a little bit of help up there. Here comes Jordan Corrin to the high side and Jake Nicholson. Did I say Jake Nicholson? I didn't say that, did I? Jake Clarkson. Jake Nicholson. Can't believe I said that. Ben Nelson back to the lead. Oh, Brooks gets turned. He gets turned and the caution is out. Let's go take a look here. Not sure who it was that turned him. Alrighty, coming up right here now, the number 10 of Jacob Mays on the high side. Here comes Femi Olat to the bottom. And Femi looks like he's going to get into the back of him. He does. And turns him. Oh, Zach Prope's going around. Femi able to continue on. Dang. Well, he's trying to make it to pit road, so. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to see these guys come to pit road or not here. We've got 40 to go. At the line, they will have 40 to go, so I'm not really sure if they could make it from here. We might see them come in. Might see them come in and take 4 fresh tires and top off the tank. And then that way they could make it from there the rest of the way. Yeah, I would think that's what they're probably going to do. I think they can make it the rest of the way on fuel. 40 laps here at Talladega with the trucks, I think you can. It looks like they just took fuel. Yep, just took fuel, both of them there, him and Lucas Cram, and they're right back out of there. So, well, let's see if we can get a word in with Ben Nelson here as we get caught up. We have not talked to Ben today. So, Ben, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ben, well, you've led the most laps here, 26 laps so far, and been able to get to the front when you want to and when you need to. So, do you see an issue with coming out here with the win today?
Well, I mean, it's Talladega, so you never really know what's going to happen, but you can get pretty decent runs with these things, so it's going to be real interesting at the end of the race what happens. It's pretty easy to get to the front if you have some help.
Well, I'm sure you've raced the newer trucks, too, compared to these older trucks. Which one do you think you like the best?
The newer truck has a bit better feel in the steering wheel, so I think just based on that, it's a better truck to drive. But the packages seem pretty similar as far as the draft goes.
Yeah, this used to be one of my favorite. Of course, I think back when I raced, it was everybody's favorite vehicle to race out there. But now it seems like the Xfinity car's kind of taken that over. But the pack out here, I know you've been up in the front more than in the dirty air in the back, but It seemed like the guys were weaving around a lot. Is there a lot of aero push around these vehicles?
Yeah, it's not really a lot of aero push. It's more of this wing in the back of the truck is really hard to see around, and it's kind of hard to see where you're going if you're tucked right behind somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that. Okay. All right, well, we're going to let you go, Ben. Get back at it, man. Bring home a win.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So Derek Newsom stays out. And he is scored as our leader. And some of these guys are probably banking on another caution coming out here before we get down to the end of this. But we're going to be at 39 to go. And now the guys that have just pitted there, that topped out their tanks, they can make it from here. But now these guys up front may be close. A few of them that stayed out there. Derek Newsom, Andrew Jump, Lee Olson, and Darren Clement. Them guys stayed out. All right. Should be getting the white flag here, or the the one to go, not the white flag, but the one to go this time by. Everybody's caught up to the field. Everybody is still on the lead lap, which is good. All right, let's take a look at the cautions here real quick before we get back green. This is caution number 6. And we've had 19 lead changes. But the guy that has led the most laps, Ben Nelson, is now restarting in the 5th position. Derek Newsom and Andrew Jump on the front row getting ready to go back green. Going to be restarting on lap 58. And have about 27 to go when they get the green here, folks. Pace car's about ready to head to pit road. And there it goes, nice and easy off of pit road. And Derek Newsom brings him around here. He could go at any time, but he's waiting on that green, or at least get through the tri-oval here. Everybody is fell in behind him here, and on the outside there, Andrew Jump does have
Green flag, green flag.
a little bit of, no, I guess he doesn't have damage. I guess these guys are pretty clean out here. So, all right, we're back underway here, and Lee Olson tucks right up under the back of Derek Newsom. And Ben Nelson now mired in, right in behind them, third place on the bottom row. And again, I'm not really sure if them guys up front can make it the rest of the way. And Ben Nelson pulls out to the outside. Jumps in front of Andrew Jump. And he is heading toward the front. Ben trying out for the Pro Series this season, so wishing him the best of luck in that. And Ben does lead that lap. Yeah, he got a great run off that outside. Derek Newsom trying to come back on the bottom, but Ben is going to hold him off for this time by. Ben could have come down in front of him there a little bit ago. He had plenty of clearance like he does right now, but he's opting to stay on the high side. He sees there's a lot of vehicles up there on the high side, and they can get some great runs off that high side and possibly pass him. So, and fewer cars on the bottom. So maybe a good strategy move for him. And all right, well, there goes Jacob May to the outside of Ben Nelson, trying to sift him back through the field. It may be working too, because the 25 Andrew Jump right there with him. And here comes Zach Probst back into it. There, you seen him get caught up into that wreck here just a few minutes ago, and got a lot of damage on his vehicle. Got on the pit road, got it fixed up, and was back out there and never lost a lap. So very cool. Everybody is still on the lead lap. Tyler Jones at the back of the field, and him and Jake Clarkson. Uh-oh.
The yellow flag is out.
Uh-oh, we got a bunch of them into it. Oh my God, this was the big one. This was the big one, folks. Yep, this was the big one, the one that we've been kind of looking for. So let's go back and take a look here. Let's take a look and see what happened here. This was toward the back of the field. Somebody got together up in the front. Now, they were 3 wide. We'll stop it here when we see it, but they're 3 wide. Oh, my. I can see a lot of trucks moving around up there, and a lot of guys getting really wiggly. And I think it might be just a product of this truck here. People are so out of practice from racing with it. Right there is where it happened. It was actually clear up in the front. Yeah, clear up in the front here was Ben Nelson. Again, it looks like he may have gotten hooked. And I don't think it was quite Jacob May's fault. It looks like the 25 may, or he come down in, I guess maybe he come down into the 25. And that kind of kicked his front end down into Ben Nelson. And that's going to spin Ben Nelson up the track and hard into the wall. Man, did he hit that wall hard, and everybody's going to get caught up in it. I mean, everybody got caught up in it. Look at this mess. That was the big one, folks. Yeah, we probably got 10 plus trucks caught up into that one. Ow. Yeah, I think just about everybody got caught up into that except for Derek Newsom. He was about the only one that didn't get caught up in that. All right, they're all coming to pit road here because a few of them did need to come to pit road anyhow. They were going to be probably just a little bit short on fuel, maybe. I really don't know that for a fact, but Zach Probst takes his car behind the wall. All right, well, Lucas Cram is the first one off of pit road. Did a 2-tire stop and took on fuel. But Jake Clarkson will be the leader. And he lucked out. He did not get involved in that. Ben Nelson's still sitting on pit road. All right, Jordan, you got to go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up in mid-sentence there, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great. This is great, man. This race has been a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, I just noticed, you know, there's been a lot of guys, I think it's because they need to dust the rust off of their truck a little bit. You know, there's a lot of rust in on the truck and stuff. And dust off their wheel a little bit. Maybe they're just not used to driving this because it's been a long time since I've seen this out on the track. But yeah, it's been very good racing, all considered, you know. But
yeah,
everybody's so out of practice from running these trucks. They're so much different than the new trucks.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got the fact these things slide around a lot more. I mean, the downforce is crazy, so.
Yep. Yeah. Guys were saying it's a little bit looser out there.
I mean, I would definitely say, I mean, I felt the difference between the old truck and the new truck. It's there, but you know, I mean, for some of these guys, they've run pickup cup, they know what these feel like, but for the majority, you know, they're busy running street stocks, so it's interesting, but it develops a new style of racing that we probably haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, pretty cool though. I mean, been pretty cool racing. I used to love these trucks, Jordan. Oh my God, these were my favorite.
Oh yeah, I mean, the downforce.
Yeah, I still think I like them a little bit better than the new trucks. I don't know why. I just think I do. Don't ask me. I just think I do. But all right, well, I'll let you get back at it. And sorry about all the confusion earlier. I mean, it's been one of them days, I guess. So, but we'll get it sorted out here. We'll get through it. And good luck out there, Jordan.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a win for Car and Motorsports.
It would be nice. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, very cool, very cool. Well, Jake Clarkson will be our leader. Only 2 drivers out of the race so far, Zach Probst and William Amon. And Ben Nelson is back out there on the track. So he's got his reset, but I think he is 2 laps down now. After leading 29 laps. All right, lights are out. We're going back green this time by. We got 12 drivers on the lead lap. Oh, chat just kind of seemed to die off there. Nobody's chatting anymore. Must not be anybody there. All right, here goes the pace car. And Jake Clarkson ready to bring him to the green here on the outside of him, Jacob May. And it's kind of been a survival here to see who can make it to the end. But 30 laps to go when they get to green.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green. Lucas Cram, he's going to drop it right to the bottom. So does Jacob May. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 on the bottom row. Andrew Jump, William Martin now back in it. Blinked out there for a while and actually lost connection, I do believe, and now he's back and back on the lead lap, making up all those laps that he was down. I don't know, 1 or 2, whatever it was, until he got back into the race. And he's back up here running in 4th. Working with Jordan Corrin. Those guys heading to the front. Tyler Jones, 7th place. Doesn't have anybody to work with, but Derek Newsom now gets shuffled back to 8th place. Ed Nelson on the outside all by himself, picking up some draft here off the lead pack card. He is a couple laps down. And hoping for cautions here to try to get back on the lead lap and be a factor before it comes down to the end of this race. And brand new leader, William Martin, takes over the lead. Oh my, looked like they were almost going to go 3 wide. Ben Nelson, he got a heck of a run. And he is going to try to get back on get one of his laps back the hard way. And he's doing it by himself up here too, folks. Man, what a run that he's having. Trying to make that pass on William Martin. He needs a little bit more help though. He needs a couple more guys up there to help him out. Lucas Cram almost acted like he was going to come up in front of him, but I guess not. Andrew Jump, 4th. Jacob May now following. Oh, he gets shuffled out as Ben Nelson drops it down in front of the leader, getting one of his laps back. Like a glove, huh? He put it right in there. All right, running back through the field here real quick. William Martin started 10th place, running in the lead. Lucas Cramp started 2nd, running in 2nd. Andrew Jump started 6th, running in 3rd. Jordan Corrin started 9th, running in 4th. Lee Olson started 3rd, running in 5th. Derek Newsom started 4th, running in 6th. Jacob May started 15th, running in 7th. Caden Atkins started 7th, running in 8th. Jake Clarkson started 11th, running in 9th. Tyler Jones started 14th, running in 10th. Darren Clement started 12th, running in 11th here all by himself, nobody to work with. Keith Calhoun, also by himself, started 5th, running in 12th. And Ben Nelson, the last one out there, is a lap down. Actually, he's just ahead of the lead pack there. But started with our pole sitter, got spun out there in that last caution, now running in 13th, 1 lap down. Lucas Cram up the middle, and up on the high side, Jordan Corn. And we got a spin back there. Oh my. That was Lee Olson. He spins it back up onto the track, but no caution. No caution.
The yellow flag is out.
Well, I guess they threw the caution. So let's go take a look here and see what happened. I seen it just out of the corner of my eye. Oh, wow, big bumper hook right there. And he gets into a couple other drivers and he spins it down across the track. All right, now I don't know if we'll see anybody come to pit road because they know that the laps are winding down here. They can make it on fuel and tires the rest of the way. Track position's going to be kind of important here, even though you can come from the back pretty quickly. I don't know if we'll see anybody come to pit road or not. And it looks like William Martin's made his disappearing act again. Not sure if he'll be back this time or not. Lucas Cram says, you know what, I'm going to come to pit road. He may have I don't think he took any tires last time, so we may see him do a 4-tire stop here, maybe even just a 2-tire. But probably a good call. That would probably be a good call. A few of them coming in. Oh, just top off the fuel, I guess. No tires. All right, so the one that stays out is Andrew Jump will take over the lead. I don't know. Yeah, there's Andrew. Let me see if I can get a word in with him. All right, Andrew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Andrew, you got the... Well, I guess you don't have the lead. I don't know. William keeps blinking out on us there, but what's the plan for the rest of this race? Now, you've been kind of keeping the truck semi-clean here and staying out of trouble. So, have you got anything for the leader here, and do you think you got the winning truck?
I hope so if I don't get run over. But it's going to get kind of dicey. I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to be trying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more just trying to run a clean race rather than wreck. I mean, you got no fast repairs left, so...
All right.
It's going to be a one and done if it happens.
See, I always wanted to be second. When it got down to the end of the race, I always wanted to be second. Because coming off of turn 4, I'm pulling out and I'm going to pass you and take the win away from you. When your guy's up in the lead like that, you're the sitting duck up there, man. Everybody wants that position, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to get it. You know. So.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be unhappy being number 2 here. If 51 is visible when it comes down to the last turn at this point.
No kidding. Yeah, I know. He's been blinking out and been gone for almost a whole lap a couple times.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know
crazy.
what happened. His connection's gone to crap. It happens to people. There he's gone again.
Yep, it does. It does happen. It's a shame that we have to live in a world that, with the technology that we have, and to have internet that's that horrible. It's horrible. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, Andrew, and good luck, man. Bring home a win.
Thank you, sir. I'll try.
All right. Yeah, Wade William keeps blinking there. Man, I'd be a little leery if I was Andrew. You don't know if Williams a leader or not, but the good thing is Andrew's getting laps led here because Williams not there. When they cross the line right there, that's another lap led for Andrew that William did not get. And I don't know, he may have blinked out. Well, he's still in TeamSpeak here, but that doesn't mean that let's see here. Let's see what his he seems to be okay in TeamSpeak. Nope, there he dropped, but he's back now. So yeah, he may be back now. He is, but he's going to be clear at the back of the field. Yeah, he's clear at the back of the field now. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that, he got shuffled all the way from being the leader, or he got shuffled all the way back just by having a bad connection. I don't think anybody's in there chatting stuff. Nobody's around. I don't know. They must just have it on and the volume shut off or something probably. Or they're watching it in full screen. You can't see chat. One of the two. You can pop the chat out, you know, and have it on another screen, and then put the race on full screen. Some people don't know that. And Femi Olat takes his car behind the wall. So he is out of the race. And good news is Ben Nelson back on the lead lap now, going to be restarting in 10th. So look for him to get back up here. He's led 29 laps today, most of anybody. Got as good a chance as anybody here to win. Lights should be going out this time by, folks. We got 13 racers still in the race, and all of them on the lead lap. Andrew Jump and Jacob May on the front row when they get the green. Taking a look at the cautions, and we've had 8 cautions here, folks, for 20 laps and 25 lead changes, which is no surprise. There are a lot of lead changes here at Talladega. Yeah, these were the old trucks that we used to run, Steph. I don't know if you've seen the difference between these old ones and the new ones, but the new ones are, I don't know, a lot more square in the front and, you know, a little newer. I think they're 2015 model. These were like, gosh, I forget, 2004 or 5 or 6 or something. I forget what model these were. But this is what we used to race for the trucks right here, and they were a lot of fun, man. I won a lot of races in this vehicle, a lot, and had a lot of fun with my friends. And back in the day when iRacing leagues, there was dedication in it, you know, and people dedicated themselves to leagues, and when, you know, you could count on them being there every week. And now they're in, you know, 20 different leagues, and they, well, I don't like to run that race, and we'll go and run this one, you know. And so they kind of mix and match back and forth, which is fine. But, you know, we had a lot of dedication back in the day when we had our league, and, you know, you could count on the drivers being there every week. Whether they liked the track or not, they still had fun, you know. All right, lights are out. We're going back green next time by. Going to be restarting here with 19 to go. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool to have the Dodge and Ford and stuff in these too, yeah. They were just Chevys is the only thing they had in these. And now the new ones, they've got the Toyota, the Ford, and the Chevy, so. No, wait a minute, they don't have, do they have the Toyotas in the trucks? I forget. Yeah. Yeah, they got the Toyotas in the trucks. I can't never remember. I usually don't look at the makes too much. Because they're all pretty much equal. You know, I mean, you can tell out there on the track, you're not going to see like, you know, all the Toyotas in the front and all the Chevys in the back. That just don't happen. Because they're all equal. Oh yeah, these were pretty sharp back in the day. That front end just looks so much more aerodynamic than the new truck, you know. It's got kind of a rounded corners and sloped front end, where the new one's square, like a box square. It doesn't look as aerodynamic, you know. But all right, here we go, back to green. $19 to go when they get the green.
Green flag, green flag.
And there we go, back to green. Jacob May gets a pretty good run on the outside there, but crossing the line, it is going to be Jacob May. Boy, by mere inches, he gets that lap. Newsom, Jordan Corrin, and Lucas Cram on the high side. He drops it to the bottom behind Jordan Corrin. Keith Calhoun still in it here in the big ass truck. I like that. I've seen that paint job before on in another league a long time ago, and somebody else ran that paint job. Pretty cool paint job. All right, jump just ahead of Jacob May. But Jacob gets a pretty good run on that outside, and I believe Jacob May led that lap. Yes, he did. He's getting them huge runs off that outside, so if it stays right there, they could come down to the wire here with who's going to win this. But coming up on the high side, here comes the number 12 of Jake Clarkson, taking it 3 wide. Oh, and they get, oh no, not again. Jordan Corrin involved in that. Let's go see what happened to Jordan. Oh my. A little bumping and banging going on back here, and as a result of it, we got about 4 or 5 trucks here going to get caught up in it. All right, he's working over the back bumper there of the mobile truck, and I'm not sure, this is where it starts getting a little hairy. This guy's getting kind of squirrely up in the front. He drifts up a little bit, comes back down, and drifts up again. He gets into the side. Oh my, right there, into the side of the Racing for Christ truck there, and yeah, oh boy. So him and the 25 there of Andrew Jump go around together. The number 4 involved in that, he spins it. Tyler Jones looks like he's going to hit the inside wall really hard. Boom. Ow. That had to have hurt. That left a mark on the wall. You can bet. All right, so back up here. Let's see if they're going to have to stop. Hopefully some of them guys in the back got some resets left. But Jake Clarkson does take over the point lead here. For the point. let me take a look here. This is caution number 9. Some guys coming in. Jacob Tyler going to come in. He's going to see what if that did cause any damage on the back of his truck, and if it did, he's going to probably use his last a reset. If he doesn't have one, he'll probably have to sit there and get it fixed up. Being they had 3 here coming into today, so yep, he used it. So it had done some damage to his truck. It was definitely slower. So all right, well, let's see, who can we talk to this time? How about we talk to Darren? Let's talk to Darren Clement. Darren Clement, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Darren, are you okay? You have no resets left or what?
I got no resets left, but I'm good. I just scrubbed the wall a little bit there on that incident, and as the 10 car, I believe it was, that was next to me came up and just kind of touched me a little bit. But being that close to the outside wall, I didn't get much for damage, so I'm good. I should be a contender coming to the end of this.
Okay, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we like to hear, man. And we like to hear that never give up attitude, you know. That guys like to stay in that race, man. As long as the wheels turn, I'm there. You know, that's all I can say. So, well, what's it like up there racing in the pack? You've been kind of in and out of that front lead pack a little bit there. So, what's it feeling like in the draft?
In the draft, it's kind of nice, but there's a little bit of shakiness with this truck today and the set that it's got. So when you get up there behind somebody, you're kind of all over the place, and you're seeing that throughout the mid-pack as everybody's drafting real close.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold on to it, make sure you're giving the guy on the inside or the outside a little bit of room. I mean, we've had some really good tight 3-wide, 2-wide racing throughout this and a few incidents, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun today.
That's good. Well, you're in 11th right now, but you think maybe you don't think you'll have a problem getting to the front? Do you have anybody to work with?
Oh, I got a couple teammates out here to work with, the 12, the 51. We've been working together, and I just restarted kind of back on that last restart and was able to work my way up to the top 5, I think, on the outside. So we're going to try that again.
Okay, very good. All right, well, good luck out there, Darren. We'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Rudy. You as well.
All right. Well, Jake Clarkson leads another lap. Derek Newsom going to be starting on the outside of the front row here, and we're going to be 14 to go when they get the green. It could be cool to kind of see this go green the rest of the way, see how it would finish up here. Everybody is still on the lead lap here, 12 driver. Andrew Jump takes his car behind them while they're joining Femi Olat, Zach Probst, and William Amon. So 4 drivers out of the race today. So good racing to go here, though, because with 12 drivers and anybody's chance to win here, I don't think we're done seeing 3 wide. And you never know, we might even see some 4 wide. I don't know. I don't know if these guys can do it out here the way these trucks are reacting in the draft. They're kind of like all over the place. But here we go. Pace car is about to head in. And there goes down pit road. And restarting on lap 14 as Jake Clarkson brings him around to the green. Here we go.
Green flag.
On the loud pedal, Jake Clarkson. And Derek Newsom ducks it right. Well, he was right there on the bottom. He's going to go down there on the bottom. Lucas Cram trying to pull out a win here today. Watching Ben Nelson here trying to make his way back to the front here, pull out a win. He's led 29 laps today. Does not really want to be denied this win, but getting up there to the front, he's almost going to need a partner to work with. Yeah, it's like one of them summertime colds. All stuffed up. I hate it. All right, Derek Newsom pulls out to the outside. Lucas Cram is going to fill that void real quick. And that outside line's got one heck of a run and nowhere to go. They're going to go 3 wide. Holy smokes, the 72 come up through there just a flying. And he takes over the lead, getting pushed by Ben Nelson. He's trying to stay in front of Ben Nelson. He drops it clear to the bottom and then shuffles them all back, and we're under caution again. Oh my gosh. No, are you kidding? No caution.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, must have been thrown by the admins there, but wow, Caden Atkins. Wow. Let's go back and take a look at this one. You see these guys get stacked up here. The 3 wide up front. And once Lee Olson takes that lead and he drops it down, things start getting kind of squirrely from there. Ben Nelson and him both come down right there. Somebody followed him right down. Looks like Corin just followed Ben Nelson right down the line. Yeah, and he gets right into the side of Derek Newsom right there. Newsom comes down and also gets into Lucas Cram. So Corin, I'm not sure if he didn't know, he was just kind of following Ben Nelson there. But, wow. So, all right, well, a few more drivers caught up in it. And there's a few of them sitting on pit road now. Some guys may not have any resets left. Looks like Caden Atkins may not. Darren Clement, I think he's like borderline to taking his car behind the wall or something there. Well, that does kind of suck there, that your engine let go that quick, man. All right, there should be caution number 10, I do believe, yes. Caution number 10 for 26 laps. Well, we're going to definitely be under 10 to go. And the field's getting shorter by the lap here. I think William Martin fell out again. He may be done for the day. Probably isn't even going to be any sense in him even coming back in the room. So, be 10 drivers left on the track. Caden Atkins sitting on pit road with a blown engine. So 10 drivers out here right now competing for this win. We should get the one to go right here, I do believe. All right, Lee Olson, Jake Clarkson on the front row here, getting ready to go back green. There'll be 9 laps to go when they get the green flag. Ten trucks, all ready to bring home a win. Only one winner going to be crowned here tonight, so let's see who's got it to make it to the end here to survive this. 94 laps, and we have 9 to go. Pace car, about to head to pit road. This could be the final restart. The way it's been going, probably not, but you never know about it. Super Speedway Racing. Like I said, these trucks are all over the place. Keith Calhoun blinking out a little bit. This is not a good time to be blinking out. And he blinks out again. Oh, no.
Green flag, green flag.
And there we go. Back to green. And Nelson comes right up on the back of a little bump and run right there. He pulls out to the outside. Everybody going to try to get around Lee Olson. Lee's got that little bit of damage on his car. Nobody wants to draft with him. Does make it hard to push somebody when they got a great big V in their tailgate. But Ben Nelson to the lead. He was not going to be denied this win here today. Some way he was going to try to get to the front and pull out the win here, and he saved the right time of the race to do it inside the 10 to go. Coming to 8 to go this time by for Ben Nelson. Tyler Jones into third, Lucas Cram fourth. As you're watching for that bumper hook, now's not a time that you want to get a bumper hook because it's pretty much going to do you in for the rest of the race. Jake Clarkson pulls to the outside. Lucas Cram up there with him, outside line, trying to get organized here to try to maybe get around Ben Nelson. And at the line, that's going to be Jake Clarkson. Well, good news is Ben Nelson is going to get the most laps led here today, but now that they're 3 wide up here, it's coming down to the end of it to where it could be anybody's race. Clarkson in the middle, Lucas Cram right behind him. Up on the high side is Jordan Corrin, and on the bottom, Ben Nelson. Clarkson drops it down in front of Ben Nelson. And, oh man, Lucas Cram gets it in there too. Wow. You talk about fits like a glove. That was a tight fit. Jacob May on the outside. And Jordan Corrin clear up against the wall there, trying to make something happen. Oh, a tap of the wall. Heath Calhoun in the mix with them. All right, and Lucas Cram looking to take over the lead. Gets a good run on the outside there of Jake Clarkson. Ben Nelson going with them. Lucas Cram dropped at the bottom. So does Ben Nelson. And again looks to the high side. Hoping he can get a little bit of help there from the number 10 of Jacob May. And that's going to be, looks like at the line, it's going to be Ben Nelson that time by. So he leads lap number 31. He's our pole setter today. Got himself a couple of laps down and now back into the mix of things. He gets dumped off on the high side. Everybody going by on the inside. Even Jacob May dumps him off. Tyler Jones. As Ben Nelson dropped it to the inside there, he's looking to see if anybody's going to go up high. And he does. Comes up there with Jake Clarkson. So those two again going to try the high side. Coming to 4 to go this time by. If a caution comes out now, the race will be over, folks. We will not get back to green. Jake Clarkson leads that lap. Ben's going to come out here with the most laps led today, but whether he's got the win under his belt, I don't know that yet. It's going to all depend as they come off of turn 4 to see what the battle is going to be like here on the last lap. Oh yeah, all the drivers get points. Whether they finish, first or 20th, it doesn't matter. They all get points. Lucas Cram back to the lead. As you can see, they just keep getting shuffled around. Jake Clarkson got shuffled clear back to 7th just that quick. It's so easy to go from 0 to hero or hero to 0 in one lap. And Nelson on the outside. Wants this win. Everybody deserves this win, but him leading 31 laps kind of throws it up there where he really kind of deserves this win, leading that many laps. Darren Clement gets shuffled back to the back of that group. Jordan Corrin off the pace a little bit back here with Lee Olson. And Derek Newsom by himself, nobody to work with back here. And even a caution is not going to help him right now because if a caution come out now, the race will be over. So 2 laps to go, folks. Lucas Cram looking to try to pull out a win here. Ben Nelson on the high side. Been trying to get down there and get some draft, but boy, it's so easy. So easy to get hooked with the way these trucks are bouncing around here. It'd be so easy for them to get hooked. Oh, wow. A little bump there by the number 10, Jacob May. Got to be extra careful. Saw it on that bumper. I know he's trying to be helpful there and push, but... All right, 1 to go. White flag in the air, folks. Lucas Cram, Ben Nelson on the front row. Are we going to see another bumper hook? We're going to see a surprise win here. Is Ben going to get it on the high side? Lucas on the bottom. Is somebody going to pull out and try to go 3 wide coming out of turn 4? That might be a big surprise. It might happen. Close, almost rubbing fenders, the leaders. Off of turn 4, it's time to make the move. Ben Nelson with a little bit of a loss right there. Lucas Cram gets a pull away. And Jacob May second. Ben Nelson going to be third. Is it going to come that way at the line? And Lucas Cram, Ben Nelson, Jacob May. Wow, congratulations to Lucas Cram. A definite well-deserved win, man. That was awesome. All right, well, we'll get a word in with these guys here in just a minute, folks, so stay with us. We'll get them into the booth here with us. Okay. All right. Well, we caught up with Lucas Crammer, winner. Lucas, man, walk us through, what were your thoughts on them last 5 laps? Man, Ben was coming.
Oh, yeah, I knew that those guys were going to go on the outside. They were really doing a nice job side draft and doing well. And to be perfectly honest, I think Ben probably would have had me had Keith blanked out, but just the way it worked out, I guess.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know how you did it, but you kept your truck pretty clean today. I think once you got caught up in a wreck or something there, but you really, it was kind of out of your control. You were a victim of circumstance. You were there when somebody spun and caught you. But all in all, pretty decent race here. And tell me what your thoughts were when you come into the room knowing that you're going to be running the older trucks today.
Oh, I didn't know that these trucks handled pretty well. They were pretty good suck up, so very fun to drive with the display track. So I was really excited, and obviously we had a pretty good showing, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, we only lost just a handful of drivers today, so it really wasn't that bad. But man, good racing out there. We had kind of an excessive amount of cautions, but I think it was a lot of it, like I told Jordan earlier, I think that everybody was kind of a little bit rusty, from driving these trucks. Everybody's been driving the newer ones, and you get thrown in one of these older ones, and it feels altogether different. It might feel the same in some ways, but different in other ways. So what do you feel the difference were?
I feel like it was a little bit looser, honestly. Like if you got it tapped and, even square, it would kind of get the truck kind of loose. And especially in the tri-oval, it hit those bumps and it really upset the truck and get a little bit squirrely. So I think that was part of the concept. A lot of it, guys kind of get a little squirrely because the trucks were kind of handling it a little bit loose, and they weren't able to quite control it as well as they probably could with new ones. But overall, I really like these trucks. They're really fun. I like the trucks new and old. So, it's really glad we raced these here today.
Right. All right. Well, man, I'll tell you what, big congratulations to you on this win. That's got to really feel good, winning a race at Talladega, because we all know that it's like a shooting match out there. Anybody could win it. And for you to pull out a win at Talladega, that's got to feel really good. So who you got to thank for this win?
I'd just like to thank Jordan and everybody else putting up the race and whatnot. Thank you for broadcasting. Thanks to Jacob May for that push there. He almost turned back a couple of times, but he was pushing aggressively, which is pretty much what gave me the win. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to everybody on my team, BDM, and yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch you next time around, Lucas, and congrats on your win, and good luck next time.
Thank you.
All right, we caught up with Ben Nelson. Ben, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, it wasn't your day to win today, but you did lead the most laps today with 31. But, man, it just seemed like with Keith Calhoun, Tyler Jones, Jacob May, it just seems like you guys just could get organized to make that run on the outside.
Yeah, it kind of materialized at the very end there, but it just Keith kind of blinked out and it took my draft away. You know,
Yeah.
So it really helped Lucas get the win there. But you know, it's the way it goes. With sometimes that stuff just happens, so you can't really control it.
Well, how you like these trucks?
Oh, they're a lot of fun. You can get massive runs in these things. It's, as you saw earlier in the race.
Yeah.
It was just so much fun to fly up through the field and get blown past sometimes, because it's just draft is way stronger in these things than the other newer vehicles.
Yeah, I think that's the way they've always been with these things. I can remember back in the day, Ben, when I don't know if you were racing back then, but man, I'll tell you what, you could go up the middle by yourself right up through what we called the sucker hole. You could, because you had a draft on the outside, draft on the inside. You could just fly up through the middle.
Yeah, actually,
crazy.
I don't know if you saw it earlier. I did that.
Yeah,
in the
I
race.
did.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
Yep. Oh man, it was so much fun. But you know, back in the day, we used to see where you could get two trucks and you could actually do a pull away. You know, we could pull away from the field, and you could swap up like every couple of laps. You know, in the corners, how you do the swap. You know, and that way you didn't overheat. But
yeah, two car tandems.
Yep. Well, I know they've taken that away. That was back in the day of when it was good racing. You know, that was amazingly good racing. And it was all who could really manage their car and take good care of it and get hooked up with a partner and pull away. You know, I mean, the strong survive. You know, that's what it was. And, who do you got to thank for this second place, Ben? And, you know, after winning leading 31 laps and not getting the win here today.
Well, I mean, the win was it was close, but I'm okay with where I finished. Second's fine. I'd love to thank, it wasn't on my truck today, but my sponsor, MSME Media. I didn't have a paint scheme for this old truck, so just didn't have the option, but I'd like to thank them for being on board for these leagues for me. And also the CMTA, the Shotgun Retooth Association. And everybody for inviting me to this race. I didn't know about it before a couple of days ago, so this was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It is a pretty good league. I mean, it's just new and up and coming, you know, and Jordan does the best he can to try to get more people in here, and it's kind of a shame he doesn't have more. But today we had a lot more than last time. We got 16 today at start of the race. So, but anyhow, congratulations, Ben, and we hope to see you next time. I'm not sure if I'll be here doing it or not, but hopefully good luck out there the next time around for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay, well, then coming in third was Jacob May, but he is not in TeamSpeak, so I cannot talk to him. But Racers for Christ, I'm not sure why he wasn't in here. Because, well, they used to run over here. But anyhow, congrats to him for third place. So, and all right, so let's get back up here to our winner here. We'll run down through the final results here, folks. Lucas Cramp coming home with the win. Ben Nelson second. Jacob May in third. Jake Clarkson finishing fourth. Tyler Jones fifth. Darren Clement sixth. Keith Calhoun seventh. Lee Olson eighth. Jordan Corrin ninth. Derek Newsom rounds out the top 10. Caden Atkins finishes 11th. William Martin 12th. Andrew Jump 13th. Femi Alat 14th. Zach Probst in 15th. And William Aumann will finish in 16th. So again, congratulations to our winner, Lucas Cram. And folks, we'll see you next time here on MaxSpeedTV. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.